cultivating a winning attitude. Over the last several weeks, we've been walking through something that impacts every single part of our lives, our attitude. And I'm not just talking about surface level, like, let's just be positive, not Pollyanna kind of attitude, but the kind that actually shapes how we lead, how we grow, how we show up when things don't go as planned. If there's one thing I've learned as a leader and as a coach, it's this. Attitude doesn't just magically appear. It's cultivated intentionally and consistently. So I developed an attitude acrostic, and we used that acrostic to remind us of what a winning mindset or attitude is built on. So I want to review in this wrap up today. A, always give thanks because gratitude grounds us. It shifts our focus from what's missing to what's present. And we can lead, when we lead from gratitude, we lead with clarity and perspective. T, think of others more than yourself. That means your leadership can expand when it is turned outward because serving others opens doors for collaboration and creativity and connection. Second T, trust the journey. Because yes, results matter. I get it. There are results that I'm looking for as well, but who we become along the way matters more. Growth often happens in seasons that we didn't choose or we certainly don't like, but we desperately need them. I can do it. Not perfection, but the belief that we can learn, we can grow, we can persist, even when the path is unexpected or sometimes messy. T, time management is a key because our attitude shows up in how we manage our time. Systems create consistency, and consistency builds confidence. You use your gifts. Your strengths weren't given to you to be hidden. When you use your gifts to serve others, you're stepping into the fulfillment and impact you were created to have in this world. D, develop a learning plan because winners are learners and leaders are learners. Growth doesn't just happen accidentally. It happens because we are intentional and we're purposeful in that growth. E, expect to win or expect to learn. When we remove the fear of failure, we can lead more boldly because we recognize failure is feedback, and that allows for growth to be seen as inevitable. Because here's the truth. We don't control every circumstance, and trust me, I wish I could too. And we certainly don't control every outcome. I know. Wouldn't that be nice? But we can control the attitude we bring to the table. And when we intentionally cultivate our attitude, we create a mindset where growth is constant. Courage is normal, and learning is always happening. I keep a card on my board up here that's CANI, which stands for constant and never dash ending improvement. Listen, your attitude isn't everything, but it is the one thing that you can control. So here's my challenge this week. Don't try to work on all 8 of the letters of attitude. Just pick one letter that stood out to you and ask yourself, where do I need to grow? Where do I need to lead myself better? Which one of these letters helps me to better lead those that look to me? Then take one intentional action step. And if this series has encouraged you, challenged you, or helped you to grow, I want you to follow me here on YouTube and especially also on LinkedIn for continued leadership insights. You can share this series with someone who needs a mindset reset. And if your organization is looking for a keynote speaker, a corporate trainer, a facilitator who can challenge thinking and inspire growth, I'd love to connect. You can visit elizabethmahusai.com to learn more or to book me for your next event. Remember, whatever game you're playing in leadership, business, or life, your attitude can be your greatest advantage. I'm Elizabeth Mahusai. As always, pick your path. This week, choose to cultivate a winning attitude.